Sometimes you look forward to doing a reaction because a ton of people, like super fans, they're out there and they just, love their artist. And sometimes you look forward to doing a reaction because the band has grown on you so much that you an actual fan. And I very much think this band is fantastic. I mean, one of the only regrets I might have is that the channel didn't grow in a way where we couldn't have got this sound into someone's ear. Maybe a furious rant to go along with it, but it would have been nice. That being said, the odd few of us that are going to discover it, I think it's good. I think you'll admit to it. And getting turned on to it in the first place, thank you. The fact the band acknowledged the channel's existence, thank you. And the fact that I get to sit here and for the first time share what I think, priceless.
Told the boy, my son, I'm all that's left to climb. The man your father said you'd be is on the other side. All you have to do is climb. Find out why on the other side. Waiting here is waiting to die. All you have to do is climb.
Aw, you wrote lyrics that resonate with something my dad did for me in the lowest point of my existence. He used the mountain metaphor and getting over the top of it to find something better on the other side deal. Aw, 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 it's a badass tune, but I didn't think it was gonna pull feels out of me. Damn. Aw, it hit me right in the feels. That is complicated. I don't know who programmed that into me, but feelings are cumbersome sometimes. But real. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, I'm gonna just go back. I'm gonna go back because this really instantly I'm like, oh, I really like. Let's take some twist at the end, which I wouldn't put it past them. But so far, I mean, this is an idea I could get behind for sure. I fixed this. Hey, how you doing, Rollen? Oh, I'm doing good. I had to stop hating that guy. And then I had to set my sights a little higher than the bottom. And to do that, you got to climb. One foot in front of the other.
Told the boy, my son, I'm all that's left to climb. The man your father said you'd be is on the other side.
That line is so good.
Your father said you'd be is on the other side. All you have to do is climb. Find out why on the other side. Waiting here is waiting to die. All you have to do mountain why my father can't go to, because you are the man he raised, and this is the way through. All you have to do is climb, bright and wide on the other side. Waiting here is waiting to die. Every rock, every stone, every tree that made that mountain its home. Every step you have to take, that whole mountain has been waiting for this day. All you have to do is climb, find out why on the other side. 'Cause waiting here is waiting to die. All you have to do is climb.
Damn, I like that. Special thanks to our camera operator, Trevor. Trevor and Carter. I'm gonna go with that because I butcher names. It's not my strong point. Appreciation is high up on the list, and boy, Now I really, really like that. Now I admit I started drifting off at the end, not because of the song or anything like that, but I was thinking the place I work is for sale, and what a opportunity if I would have done things differently to build a nice little lakefront venue where you could do small, intimate shows of a decent size, but intimate shows, and then be viable to go, hey, what would it take to get you here? And then, instead of this incredibly ranty product, some sort of ranty product from the lakeside. As I'm like, hey, hey, hey. I'm not the best at this, but I really like the band. Let's check them out. And they play. Now, I'm not in that position, so that was a fantasy scenario that I drifted away thinking about as I was listening to the song. But I was like, I worked at a major, like a medium-sized venue. I mean, like they had Five Finger Death Punch right before the stadium tour for a 2-day stand. So I mean, that big of a venue, right? So I mean, it wasn't no small potatoes. I worked at a couple that size clubs, the same size club the band played at, and the setting. So I'm a sucker for that intimate rehearsal space setting to start with. The comments don't lie. The band should just be way. The band is so much better than the numbers say, and that's a yes, freaking awesome. Well said. Well said, commenter. Now, this is what I'd ask. Maybe I can only get them 16 to 30 views. I don't know. It depends on what order I put stuff out in, too. But go over there and give them a comment and help their stuff escape from whatever algorithmic hell this reaction channel puts them in. That would be the coolest move you could. Because they're badass. And sometimes you got to break free from the nest. And what set me off, but made me realize I went the other direction and just jumped down to the bottom. To leave the nest, I was like one of those poor little birds that just get their ass kicked out, and I tumbled down I hit rock bottom and I found so many chemicals to soothe my pain. It took me for a while. Bird metaphor is good because I ended up locked in a cage. Didn't quite learn how to sing, but I learned a couple other skill sets. Point is, climbing out of the hole. It's been a reality of my personal existence for a long time. I've done well for a while, so don't get me wrong. I'm not looking for no tears involved. There's a lot of water under those bridges, but those bridges still existed. And this did take me back to one of the most important letters I ever received, and realized that after throwing it all away, oof, it's gonna rip my heart out. My father was the one still there holding his hand out. Oh, I love my daddy. I miss my mom, but she's been gone for a while now. And my dad's, he's hanging in there, for lack of a better definition. And closer and closer I get, the more and more I realize he meant and means the cause of half of my issues and the example for most of my good behavior. Yep, that puts it just fine. The Sound and the Fury climb, taking old Rollen back to the jail cell and his dad telling him, you can make it, son. Don't give up. All you got to do is climb. It's a pretty good idea. Later.